Fabrizio Romano says Liverpool now wants to sign a generational star alongside Haaland. Liverpool could spend £60 million to sign a striker Mourinho said is as good as Mo Salah. How much could Liverpool receive with Trent Alexander-Arnold's departure, as Real Madrid considers the offer? Hello, Liverpool fans. Let's check out the latest news from the world's greatest club. Liverpool may still receive a transfer fee from Real Madrid for Trent Alexander-Arnold, although fans shouldn't expect a significant amount, given the little time left on the player's contract. Alexander-Arnold, who has already confirmed his decision to leave at the end of his contract, is about to leave Anfield. It comes as no surprise that his move to Real Madrid seems to be the next step. The negotiations are already underway, and everything indicates it will only be a matter of time before the right-back is announced as the new player of the Blancos. In fact, there is even the possibility of Alexander-Arnold joining Real Madrid before the end of his contract with Liverpool, which expires on June 30th. Real Madrid, which will be participating in the revamped Club World Cup in the United States, reportedly made an attempt to bring the 26-year-old forward, allowing him to participate in the tournament. Real's first match in the competition will be against Al Hilal on June 18th, leaving little time for the Spanish club to finalize the transfer. As a result, Real may be forced to pay a transfer fee to secure Alexander-Arnold's release in the last weeks of his contract with Liverpool. A transfer window before the start of the tournament has been confirmed, offering a final opportunity for Liverpool to recoup some value for the sale of their academy product. However, the Reds shouldn't expect a large financial return. According to BBC Sport, Real Madrid is considering offering around $1.1 million to secure Alexander-Arnold's early release. This is well below this $27 million offer that Liverpool reportedly rejected on New Year's Eve, when there was still more time on the contract. With only a few weeks left and the player's decision already made, the Reds are not in a favorable position to demand a higher price. To sweeten the deal, Real Madrid is said to be willing to take on the wages still owed to Alexander-Arnold by Liverpool, easing the transition. The negotiations between all parties involved are friendly, looking for a practical and uncomplicated solution. This is a positive aspect of the talks, as everyone involved is trying to reach an agreement without causing major disruptions. Alexander-Arnold's decision to terminate his contract with Liverpool has generated mixed reactions among fans, many of whom are disappointed, as the right-back has become an icon of the club. Despite this, he expressed understanding of the situation and hopes to maintain a good relationship with the fans until the end of the season. In his statement, he asked fans to enjoy the final moments with him, highlighting the importance of celebrations and continued support. With his imminent departure, Liverpool is preparing for a new cycle, although the fans are still not fully ready to see one of their biggest talents leave. Ajax prodigy Jorel Haaland may be getting closer to a move to Liverpool, with Fabrizio Romano revealing that the young defender is on the Reds' radar amid strong interest in his signing this summer transfer window. Liverpool manager Slot has yet to sign any centre-backs in his first two transfer windows in charge of the team. In his debut window, the coach chose to strengthen other positions, bringing in Juventus winger Federico Chiesa and Valencia goalkeeper Giorgi Mamardashvili. The latter, however, is only expected to join the club in the coming months after a season of development in La Liga. In his first season in charge of Liverpool, Slot has exceeded expectations, winning the Premier League with ease. The team is currently 15 points ahead at the top of the league, with only 3 games remaining, securing the club's first top-flight title in 5 years. Although success in other competitions hasn't been achieved yet, their dominant performance in the domestic league has provided Liverpool with a solid foundation to target new reinforcements in the summer window. Dutch centre-back Dean Huijsen, a rising star from Bournemouth, is another name that has been gaining attention. The defender, who has had an impressive season at the Vitality Stadium, is being strongly linked with a move in the coming months, with Liverpool one of the clubs interested in his signing, despite competition from other European giants. However, Jorel Haaland, who already has over 100 appearances for Ajax, is also on Liverpool's radar. At just 19 years old, Haaland has impressed in the Eredivisie, gaining experience and showing enormous potential, making him a target for many top clubs in Europe. Fabrizio Romano, who described Haaland as a generational talent last year, confirmed that the young defender is on Liverpool's priority list. During his appearance on the Here We Go podcast, Romano stated, "Yes, Jorel Haaland is a top talent, a fantastic player. There is great interest in him from several clubs. Among those, I would certainly include Chelsea and Liverpool. Jorel Haaland stands out as an attractive option for Liverpool due to his versatility, as he can play both as a centre-back and a left-back. This flexibility is particularly useful considering Andy Robertson's underwhelming performance this season. Haaland would also serve as a potential long-term replacement for Robertson. The young player's ability to adapt to different defensive roles is a valuable solution for Liverpool, which is seeking young prospects with great potential. The club continues to monitor the market, with Haaland among the targets to strengthen the defense in the future. According to reports from TBR Football and journalist Graham Bailey, Liverpool already has plans in case they fail to negotiate with Newcastle for the signing of Alexander Isak. The club is exploring other options, with Victor Osimhen and Victor Gyökeres emerging as viable alternatives to strengthen the attack this summer window. The search for a new striker is gaining momentum, especially considering recent performances and the changes in the team's style of play under manager Arne Slot. Alexander Isak has stood out as one of the best strikers in the Premier League, scoring 27 goals and providing 6 assists, in addition to being decisive in Newcastle's victory over Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. However, Liverpool is facing difficulties negotiating his transfer, prompting them to explore other options. The team is also preparing to say goodbye to Darwin Núñez, who, despite his talent, has failed to justify his £85 million price tag due to lack of consistency and finishing ability. Victor Osimhen, from Napoli, is one of Liverpool's top targets. The Nigerian, who has expressed interest in moving to England, has a release clause of £60 million. Despite competition from major clubs like Manchester United and Arsenal, Liverpool is committed to securing his signature. Osimhen's talent is widely recognized, with Jose Mourinho comparing him to African legends such as Drogba, Eto'o, and Weah. In addition to Osimhen, Liverpool is also monitoring Victor Gyökeres from Sporting as a viable alternative. The Swedish striker has been impressive with an excellent goal-scoring record, and his experience and finishing ability make him an attractive option for the Reds. Although it's been a short time since Roberto Firmino left, Liverpool feels the need for a new lethal number 9, someone capable of finishing more efficiently than Núñez, and Gyökeres may be the answer. Under Arne Slot's management, Liverpool has adopted a style of play focused more on patient build-up and game control, in contrast to Klopp's quick counterattacks. This has brought challenges, such as facing closed defenses and low blocks, making a decisive and efficient striker essential. Alexander Isak would be the ideal player for this system. But if the negotiation with Newcastle doesn't materialize, Liverpool is also keeping an eye on alternatives such as Osimhen and Gyökeres. The club is determined to strengthen its attacking line with a high-level striker for the next season. Which striker would you like to see at Liverpool next season? Alexander Isak, Victor Osimhen, or Victor Gyökeres? And why? Thanks for watching until the end. See you next time.